So these ones are 18 litres each. So from what I can tell, I think there's an 18, a 12, and I think maybe a 6 that you can get. And then just depending on what you want them for, the 18s, because I want to use it to go like on longer day trips. I think it's going to be a lot easier than if I get the small ones, and then I've got to stack more luggage on and whatever else. They're probably no good for me. So I've found that I can fit like about 95% of everything that I need in these two. I can't fit my tent poles. They're just too long. But I've also got in here, I've got my 2-man tent and my bivvy. So depending on what I'm doing, if I don't take my 2-man tent, don't have to worry about these. If it's just the bivvy, and also if it's just the bivvy, I will save like all of that room in there. But so if I do take a tent, these are probably just strapped at the top here somewhere. And then I've got a 20 litre US, which I'll either strap here or I'll attach the rotor pack there somewhere. So this extra 20 litres will fit all my kit. I won't leave anything behind. Food, extra clothing, presser, tools if I need it, whatever else. So that'll give me 20 plus 36, so it's 56 litres. So that's ideal for me. I think that's basically what I want to try and keep my pack down to. So if I get that out of the way, now I'll show you how these fit. I'll remove this. So basically, you can either drill through your plastics, which depending on the bike and how the rear of your bike is, or if you got one of these BB guards, it fits perfectly into these holes here. There's 2 holes here, and I think there's another 2 there, so you can adjust it to how far and how back you want it. The base just goes there, and then from there, you just tie it down to your pillion peg, or depending on the bike, you can put it around your frame or whatever, depending on the ergonomics. And then once that's all touched up, the bags then hook onto this base, and then you're ready to go. So it's not going anywhere. It does move around a little bit, but I haven't fully tightened that, to be honest, and I could probably get these tighter as well, so it would be a lot more stable, but I don't see it. It doesn't, I've sat on the bike and it doesn't get in the way of my legs or anything like that. So, and they keep the weight nice and low. And then also the other important thing, I guess, is they don't touch the exhaust. It sits basically there, and if you were concerned, you could adjust that, and you could slide it down more as well. So depending on how you ride or you set up, or the length of your bike. I know there's a bloke the other day put it on his DR650 and he had to play around a bit because it's not as big as the DR. But yeah, for the DR it fits really well. It's not going to touch the pipes, so that's really cool. That's this side. Again, just sits there, and I just strapped it down the bottom there, as you can see, to the pillion pegs, and then the way it connects to the base is these hooks here that go into the just the base, I guess that's how you're going to call it. So that's going to be my setup. So yeah, I'll have the rotor pack on the back as well as a 20 litre, and that'll fit everything, unless if I don't take my 2-man tent, I could probably get away with just a backpack, because the 2-man tent takes a bit of room in these bags. So what I'll do is I'll take all my gear out so you guys can see what fits in there, because obviously everyone's going to have a different size sleeping bag and sleeping mat and whatnot, so you'll get it'll give you a good guide on what will fit in there if you've got, based on your kit. I think my kit's fairly small, so anyway, so I'll start taking things out and show you what I've got, and then you'll see what fits in there and what doesn't. Alright, so I'll start with this side. Remember what I put on it, because I've just sort of stuck in there just to show you guys. There's no real rhyme or reason why I put certain stuff in certain places. So this is my sleeping mat, side reference. That's my sleeping bag, Sea Summit Spark 3. That's my 2-man tent. Just give you size comparison, I guess. Sleeping bag, 2-man tent. And then that's all I had in there, just those 3 things. And again, because this takes up the majority of the room. But if I didn't take that, I'd have a lot more space. So if I just took the bivvy, I'd be rocking out with probably just these 2. And then on the other side, so in here I've just got like knives and forks, some cooking gear, you know, salt, pepper, oil, that sort of stuff. This is my bivvy, so that's how small it is compared to the tent, like it's tiny. My pillow. This is cook setup, so it's the like pot cup, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I cook with that. And then there's the gas canister as well for cooking the stove. There. My Equinox chair. This is the grill for cooking on, just a Italian grill. That's my cup, saucer and plate. And this is a tarp / hammock. So that's pretty much everything that I've got in there. So the thing that I couldn't fit my compressor. I couldn't fit any spare tubes and tools, so they'd go into the 20-litre bag. Also, like pair of shorts, you know, jeans, t-shirts, somewhere, just some spare clothes. What else? That's probably the majority. I don't take much more than that. Sometimes I take a shovel. Little things like, you know, camping headlights and that can all just get jammed in there. They don't take up much room. But yeah, if I didn't have 2-man tent, I reckon I could get the majority of it in there. Again, I'll probably end up taking the 20-litre as well, so I'll give me the 56, and that'll fit all the extra gear. And then I've got like a tank bag which will have my phone and my charger in there. So that's about it really. So it all just, they're pretty cool. They're waterproof. You know, I've had my 20-litre for 10 years and it's bomb-proof. I know that these are waterproof, so if I do, you know, it does get a heavy downpour or I fall in some water, I know it's going to keep everything inside there dry. And just the way I'm going to pack it, I'm just going to be smart about, obviously, breakables put it on top, say, and all the soft shit put in there, so if I do have a fall, nothing's going to break. So that's about it really. If you've got any questions or whatever, just put in the comments below and I'll answer what I can. And obviously once they let us out of lockdown in Victoria, I'll actually be able to take it out camping and see how these actually go on the rough side. If they bounce about or if they get in the way or, you know, whatever else. And then I'll do a proper review, so I'll actually have a bit of time playing around and get some real world action. So yeah, so that's it really. It's a pretty miserable day here in Vic, so I figured I'd just put them on and do a quick little review, and yeah, hope you guys like it. Otherwise, catch you later.